Could be less than an hour and a half, you know, famous last words. I don't know. I'm going to do most of it here on Thumper, and then I'm going to move over to Thor to do the top stitching. Finish it up. Got my coffee. It's my second cup of coffee today. So, you know, YouTube has been really slow. You can see and hear me? Okay, good. I still don't see it. I don't know why. There it is. Maybe it's faster for you guys than it is for me. I don't know. Hi, guys. Good afternoon. So I'm going to give everybody just a minute. Hi, Cindy. Hi, So. Nancy, my friend. Hi, Sandra, Karina, Anna, May. Oh, good. We're getting a good group. Again, I don't know if any of my admins will be here today. We'll see. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Rhonda. It is morning there, isn't it, Rhonda? That's okay. So, I actually this morning, hi, Valerie. Hi, Jean. Robin. It came on at 1:58. Isn't that weird? So I guess I better pay attention because you get it before I see it. So, you know, maybe I better make sure I'm not doing anything goofy, you know. There's my friend Brenna. Okay, good. Hi, Brenna. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Lainey. Okay, good. We're getting a good group. So, this morning I did a couple things. I made a accordion wallet to go with this out of the same fabric. I mean, you guys, if you haven't gotten onto these, it's the cutest little thing. And I'd say to make one of these with the accordion insert and the purse clasp and any fabric or interfacing is less than $10 to make one of these. What a great gift. Because it's really a scrap buster, honestly. I just use end pieces for most of these. So, very good. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Jill. Hi, Jeannie. Okay, let's get started. So I made one of those. So here's what we did yesterday. Here's what we did. And if you were here yesterday or you've watched the video from yesterday, I would suggest it's a good watch because I show you how to correct your mistakes. I made actually a couple, 2 or 3 mistakes. One huge one. But I show you how to fix it. And honestly, Karen, my friend Karen, was the first one to say, you know, just go cut out a new piece. I'm not going to give it away, but go cut out a new piece. And so she got a gift certificate to my website, gift card. Yeah, I sent it to her this morning. She asked me, what did I get that for? And I said, because you helped me yesterday. You know, sometimes it just takes a village, and I'm so appreciative of you guys that I'm happy to do little things like that. So she got that for helping yesterday, although there were a lot of people that said it, but she was the first one. So this is it. There's a nice big slip pocket on the back. There is a slip pocket underneath this flap that has 2 magnetic snaps. It's huge. And then you have another zipper pocket here. So that's the outside. Now, and the bottom, she calls for piping. We were running so long yesterday that I decided not to do the piping. The one I have, I did this morning, also cut out a brand new one. And I'm going to record that one so people don't have to watch all the chit chat and watch all my mistakes. And it's okay. You know, I'm human. I make mistakes too. So there's Linda. There's 2 Lindas. Okay, good. And Wendy. I love it. Did you get some of this, Cindy? Did you go? This vinyl is from sewyours.com. And I believe the black that I'm using is from your vinyl source. I think. That's what I think. All right, so we're going to get started. Like I said, I cut out a one, and it's actually in purple. Wait till you see it. And Sandra, if Sandra's still here, let me show you what I'm doing with that. Sandra, I've been hoarding this vinyl from you, and I'm using it to make the one that I'm going to record. So these are the two fabrics that I'm doing the recording one out of. This is from Bodio, and my friend Brunette was an enabler and sent me the link to this when she saw it, and I bought some. And then this is from Sewing Room of Gardner. I don't think you have any more, do you, Sandra? I don't know. But I only used a little bit because I used it as accent, so I have plenty left. Hi, Denise. Hi, Julie. Hi, Netherlinda. Oh, Valerie, you are just the sweetest. Oh, there's Colleen. Hi, Colleen. Okay. So that's going to be a recorded version of the Brunette. So let me pull you down, and we're going to get started. So yesterday, we went ahead and made our two D-ring connectors, and I sewed them together. That's not what you do. She has you do something a little different to keep it out of the seam, which I like, actually. So now we are going to go ahead and do our zipper placket. I already, Brenna, Brenna's an enabler. I went and bought some thread from Kasai this morning. Yeah. I think I bought 4 spools of thread. Don't judge me. I did. That's okay. It's good stuff. Tony said to me, now where are you going to put it? I said, I'll find a spot for it. Okay, so my zipper, I already did the turn down, 90-degree turn down here and here, on here. So now we're just going to lay that on our exterior right side down. And we're going to sandwich our zipper lining in between. Oh, you did it at 4:30 this morning. Cindy, you beat me. I got up at 5 this morning. Yep. So Valerie, I must be doing something wrong because I tried the fold over method here and it doesn't seem to be working for me. I'm going to have to go back and read your note to me because this Luxe bonded nylon just really holds on to the tape. It doesn't want to let it go. There we go. All right, so let's sandwich that on top of our zipper. Make sure your ends are pretty straight. Oh my, it matches perfectly. How's that even possible? Maybe the sewing gods will be with me today. Hi, Lori. I know it. Her spools go a long way, guys. And now I don't have my zipper foot on, but I'm going to just do my best. Let's just do our best. I don't want to take time to change my foot. It'll be fine. It'll be good. I oiled my machine like crazy this morning. It was making a bunch of racket. Oh yeah, there's oil right here. That's all right. All right, let's pull those down wrong sides together. Oh, let's just trim these ends just a little. Not the zipper tape. It just really helps decrease the bulk here. It's just a tiny little trim, but it does make a difference, honestly. Just make sure you're not trimming your zipper tape. There we go. See, just like that. Just a tiny bit. Hi, Karen Marie. You're watching with your granddaughter. Hi, Emmy. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Emmy, I like that name. Emmy. Pretty. What is not working? The link to buy the pattern isn't working this morning. Huh. I don't know. Brunette, can you check the link to the Brunette? I don't know why it wouldn't work. Do you like rose? Do you like rose first thing in the morning? Do I like rose? Oh, to sew first thing in the morning. Yes, I do. I like to sew all day. But yes, I do like to sew first thing in the morning. You know, you're fresh. So, yeah, I do. I mean, if I thought people were up and watching, I'd go live. Thank you, Brenna. I'd go live at 8 o'clock in the morning. Because I like to sew when I'm fresh. I am not a night owl. Never have been. I'm an early riser and I go to bed early. Not too early. Not as early as I did when I was a nurse, you know. When I was a nurse, I'd go to bed at 9 o'clock. After a long day. Of nursing. I'm stuck. What's the deal here? There we go. Maybe I'll just try it one time. See who's on. 8 o'clock in the morning. Who'd be up ready to watch? Participate. At 8 o'clock Eastern time. No, I don't have my wedding ring back. These are my mother's rings. I just was doing some cleaning this morning and I saw them, so I put them on. My mother. She said, be sure you get those rings when I pass. And I said, okay, Mom. They're beautiful. My parents were married for, oh gosh, 67 years, I think, before one of them passed. Yep. I had the best parents in the whole wide world. I truly did. All right, let's put this other side on. You'd be up, Casey. Okay. At 6 a.m. Kathy would. Diana. Okay. No, Robin says no. So-and-so said she would. So-and-so, your name is Helen, right? Is that right? I just want to make sure. I don't want to say a name and that not be your name. I got to do this way. Whoops. I got to do it this way. Let's see. Maybe I'll just try it one time. You're up at 5. Oh, Sabrina. Okay, Sabrina. Okay. I know Teresa's up because we've chatted at like 4:30 in the morning. She's up doing stuff. No, I find the older you get, the harder it is to sleep in. I don't know why. Okay, you know what? It's getting hot in here. I'm going to have to turn the air down. Or maybe I'll just turn my little fan on. There we go. Let me turn my fan on. You know, in this room, you have so many, there we go. Get some air circulating. So many lights. It makes it hot in here. Oops. Dropped a clip. You would turn it up. We keep our air at 76. It's a compromise. I'd prefer it at 78 because, you know, when you're not doing anything, I get cold. But, you know, when I'm in here working, I get, oops, let me trim that. I get hot. So I have this tiny little fan. That'll help. Okay, I'm going to try and pay attention to comments. Hi, Irene. Oh, there's my friend Jan. Jan, I didn't think you were going to join. I thought you were... Are you not doing the yard sale today? No? Okay, let's turn this wrong sides together. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Teresa's channel, you should go subscribe. She's prolific with her videos, kind of like me. Hey, there's my friend Lori. Lori, thanks for joining. Lori and I hope to do a live next week. I don't know. Ethel, I should say. I don't know if we're going to get to it or not. Oh, I just flung another clip on the floor. Thank you, Jan. Hi, Judy. I'm confused. Are you making the brunette or the brunella bag? I'm making the brunette. Oops. I'm making the second half of the brunette. Oh my. It's getting caught. Hold on. There we go. I've already done the brunella in a recorded version, which I have not yet released. It's like a 3-hour video, so I'm taking my time editing it and making sure. Hi, Judy. Yeah, the brunette. This is the smaller version. The brunette and the brunella are very similar, but this is a smaller of the two. Okay. See how tiny this little zipper placket is? It's just a little girl. It's a little girl. Okay, let me see what's next. All right, so I already did my D-rings, so I have those ready to go. I actually don't need my D-rings yet. Let's do, oops, I just threw my bottom lining in the trash. That would be bad. I'd be like, where did it go? We're going to take our lining, which we constructed yesterday, and the lining only has a zipper pocket. I did a zipper overlay for it. And it's a closed pocket. So now we're going to just close up our lining. keep in mind, you're going to start at 1 seam allowance, and then you're going to increase it. And then I believe she says to go back, sew the lining, sew the rest of it. Okay. Go all the way down at that bigger seam allowance. A code for the Casillas thread stuff. Yeah, it's yes, all caps, exclamation. I don't have a code for the pattern though. I've never asked her. I'm sure she'd probably do it. I just have never asked her. I'm into supporting these designers, so I don't typically get codes for those. Thank you. My t-shirt. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. There's a piece of tape here. I have no idea why. Take that off. All right. Now we are going to do our face. Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff in my cart. I'm going to use these clips today for this too. And I whittled it down to, because I really shouldn't have bought any, but I couldn't help myself. I needed some though, right guys? Thread is actually an essential tool of sewing. That's what I say. Brunette, did you go check the pattern? Is there a reason it's not working? The pattern, the Brunette? Somebody said the link isn't working. ShambhalaBags.com. Yeah, Sammy at Shambhala does a great job. She really does. And whenever I've reached out, she's very, very sweet. And I am laying my side seam open. And I am going to trim these. Clip these. It worked for you? Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to, on the outside I didn't have to. Here I don't have to. Let's see. Let me just do what I can and then I'll clip what I need to. That I didn't have to. This, I don't think I have to. Oop. It's very unusual with this kind of a bottom not to have to clip it, I will say. Let's see how this side is. No, I don't have to clip this either. It's a miracle. Colleen, my favorite supplier is Tammy at Weft and Warp. She honestly, in my book, has the best double-sided tape. Now, Wawak has good double-sided tape. The thing I like about Tammy's is she's getting ready to have a baby. She may have already had it. I don't know. Does anybody know? You can tear it. I started out with double-sided tape from, I'm going to have to clip this corner. I don't know why. That's all right. Let's just do it. With Sailrite's double-sided tape. And it's very sturdy. But it doesn't tear easily. And I don't like that. So Tammy's is very strong and it tears easily. I have a whole drawer full because she was having a sale not long ago and I went crazy. I used a lot of double-sided tape. So I ordered a bunch. Bonnie, it worked for you? Okay. Excellent. All right. This is a little bigger seam allowance on the bottom than we did on the outside. So let's do it. I started with a new bobbin, so I'm hoping. Let me just verify this. So the lining bottom and corners. Okay, here we go. She may weft and warp. I don't know if she's open. Oh, you got it, Jan. Okay, good. She's out of 8. I personally don't really like 8. I have some. I prefer 1/4 inch for almost everything. Although I use 8. I just used it on that zipper placket. It's hard to get the paper off. It's a lot harder to get the paper off than 1/4 inch. I know. I'm not into bag making for the struggle like yesterday, I'll just say. I'm getting my hand in there so I don't get any bunchies. Jan, how did you do? How did you do at the 127-mile yard sale? Was it a bust because of the weather? I hope not. Hi, Christina. I'm trying to keep up with comments today. I went back, you guys, and looked at the comments when I made my big boo-boo, and you guys were screaming at me. It was so funny. Cracked me up. I don't know why I didn't look at it, because I normally glance up. You sold $15? Oh, Anita did good then. You didn't even set up yesterday. Oh, that's funny. You shopped instead. Awesome. That's not a bad thing. You got, support your fellow crafters. That's what I say. Lori, I don't know if you're aware, but Kusai's having a 20% off everything sale. Just FYI. Yeah. Enabler. So if you need any thread, she's your gal. All right, let me see if I didn't get any puckers. Oh my gosh, I don't think I got one tiny one, but it's the lining. I'm okay with that. Okay, I am going to trim this. A fair amount of bulk here. Stop. I am not stopping. You can't make me, my friend Lori. You know, we talked, Lori, about having 2 spools of each color of thread so we wouldn't have to worry about, like today, I am going to have to move this thread over to Thor to finish up because I don't have another spool. Yep. Okay. Perfect. All right, what's next? Okay, now is when we add our little D-rings on the sides here. And we lay them right sides together. The struggles. Oh, hi Jane, thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. I appreciate that so much. And you know, it is, every little bit helps. That was so sweet, Jane. Thank you. All right, so this is what I just did. I put my D-ring connectors flat, wrong sides, right sides together with my lining, and we're just going to baste that in place. She does it a little different. I think she's done this on some other bags to keep everything out of the seam allowance. It's really kind of helpful, actually. You know, Nancy, I could. Somebody else mentioned that one time. I have never tried that. I would assume that it would work. Just put a bobbin over there. It takes me 2 seconds to thread, really. I mean, doing the needle is probably the longest part of the whole thing because I just pull it through. All right, so those are done. Okay. Now we're going to take our zipper placket and we're going to separate it. Separate it. Take your zipper pull off. And I start with the back because that's, oh, it's going to rain again. All cloudy. That's where my zipper, inside zipper is. And I want my zippers opening and closing the same way. So let's find the center, I didn't do that, of our zipper placket on both sides. And we're going to attach these, and then there's a top piece. So let me see, place the zipper panel right side up. Okay, so I want this one, right side up. Okay. And I'm just going to clip my little tail out of the way. Okay, let's just baste that in place. Okay. And let's repeat that on the other side. Right side up. Oops. I didn't clip at all, did it? Hey, I'm pretty happy with myself. I haven't made any big boo-boos today. Not yet. I probably jinxed myself just then. All right, let's base this other side. Right side up. Okay. Now for this one, I'm also going to clip it to my zipper so it stays out of my way. All right, now we are going to take the upper lining, I don't know what she calls it. It's the upper lining piece. And we are going to sew that together at the seam allowance in the pattern. Let me make sure because this is a big deal. Join the two lining contrast bands, that's what they're called. And sew those together at the seam allowance in the pattern. Very important on this step. I think she's done this method of adding the lining contrast bands before. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll let you know when we're done. Okay. Now, we're going to flatten those out. I'm just going to use a piece of, this is when I will use 1/8 inch double-sided tape. And we'll flatten those out and we'll top stitch on either side. Oh, it's pouring. It's pouring rain. Huh. We are in the rainy season here in Florida. That is for sure. Okay. Let's take the tape off. Flatten those seams and then we'll top stitch on either side. Whoops, I took the tape off that side. Okay. Oh, and that tape just came off. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I'm going to see if I can get it back on there. Yeah, that's good enough. Speaking of alterations, Rhonda. Yeah, see that 1/8 inch isn't going to hold. That's all right. We were outside this morning, or Tony was outside, and we have 3 girls that live, little girls that live across the street. One's not a little girl anymore. She's going to be a senior. Can't believe it. And they have a dog, and sometimes that dog gets into stuff and tears it up. So they had a sewing emergency today. So I fixed for the little one, she has a hooded bath towel that got off. The hood was about to fall off. So I fixed it. I don't do much of that anymore, but I'll do it for them. I mean, they're my neighbors across the street, for heaven's sakes. I don't charge anything for that. I mean, it took me 5 minutes, not even barely. It took me longer to rethread the machine to match the color than it did to actually sew it up. See, that's just not going to work for me. That 1/8 inch. Nope. I used to do all kinds of alterations for the neighborhood. I just don't do it anymore. People call and beg me to do it. I said, I just don't have the time anymore. And alterations take a long time, mostly. Depends on what it is. But, you know, like suit alterations, even hemming, if you're going to do it right and it looks good, it's time consuming. I don't enjoy it. And you have to charge for your time, and I don't like it anymore. I used to do a lot. I'll do things for people on my street, and that's about as far as I'll go. That's it. I won't do anything else. Okay. How do you see Bonnie's question? What did you say? How do you see it from Kasaya? I don't know. Hi, Deb. I'm not sure what that means. How do you see it from Kasaya? She went live yesterday. Did you guys watch her? She did the Monroe bag. It's a very cute bag. I might have to do it. I've never done that one. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Hey, Wendy. You do bridal alterations, Anime? Oh, that's right. You opened up a shop. Oh, my. I just did that. I don't enjoy it. Don't want to do it. But I am thrilled that you do. I hope you get paid well, because that is not an easy thing to do. Oh my gosh, it's pouring like crazy. All right, let me add this. Be careful to move the zipper panel and zipper out of the way. Yes, yes. Match your seams. All around. All the way around. Okay, here we go. You want to see my zipper storage? Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold the phone. I have to turn this right side out. Almost made another bit there. You get paid well. Oh, good, Anime. Yeah, you should, honestly. Bridal alterations, that's a lot of work. You're probably very good at it, so it probably didn't take you long, would be my guess. Now, we need to put these right sides together. Okay. My zipper storage is in shoe holders. Those cheapo shoe holders that you can get on Amazon. Let's see how this fits. So far, so good. I might go live tomorrow and do a, tomorrow or Tuesday, and do a live video tour of my spaces. More Me No has the Weft and Warp 1/8 inch. You can only buy 2 at a time. Oh, really? My guess is Tammy at Weft and Warp isn't gonna restock, or if she's going to, I don't know. I mean, she's getting ready to have a baby. Anytime now, I think. She'll close her shop from time to time too. All right, let's sew this on. What's the seam allowance? Let me just look. Okay. So I'm going to do this over here. And then we'll get ready and move over to Thor here pretty soon. Brenna, remind me about showing that. Tammy is pregnant, yeah. She's due anytime. She just had a baby shower and she's cute as a button. She's such a tiny little thing. She looked all baby. Hey Jan, Sabrina is on here. She's so-and-so. She's the one who wanted to come to the retreat in October. Sabrina. So-and-so. I love that name, by the way. Okay, guys, let's see. Looks like I'm getting a little bitty pucker there. I don't like that. Let me get this stuff out of the way. There we go. All right, that's better. All right, let's see how we did. If we caught everything, yes, we did. Perfect. Okay, let's fold it up. Oh my gosh, it's just pouring. Let's make sure we don't have any basting stitches showing. Ugh. I do, right there. I'm going to turn it back and go over that a little bit. Yeah, I don't like that. Hold on. Let's fix that. We don't want basting stitches. All right. Better. Okay, cool. All right, next, I believe we're gonna top stitch. Okay, I'm gonna move over to Thor. So I'm gonna put the camera over there so you don't have to watch me. Let's move everything over there. Get the thread. Here I am. Pull my thread through. And we will go forward. Just get my chair, pull my phone over. Okay. Hey guys. Just pull my thread through. Thread my needle. Thread the needle will take longer than actually doing anything else. Probably. Yep. Oh my goodness, hold on. Sometimes I have to do a little poke there and get stuff in there. Oh my. See, I told you it's taking longer to thread the needle than anything. You know, the one thing, oh there I got it. The one thing I love about my green, it has an automatic threader. These industrials don't. It's a bummer. Alright. This chair is so much higher. I'm about to fall on the floor. That would be so embarrassing. Okay, let me have a sip of water. What thread colors did you get? I got a golden wheat. I got one of her lavender. Let me see what my pattern says. Hold on. Yeah. I was just looking to make sure the zipper pull is up when you do this top stitching. I got one of her lavender. I think it's called, no, I don't remember. One of the light lavenders. You know what, I'm going to start over here on the side so I can not have to worry about anything. There we go. All right, hold your threads, Barb. Here we go. I got 4 spools. I got the lavender, golden wheat, isn't that terrible? Let me think. Hold on. I think I got teal appeal. I don't have that color. And oh, I got one of her new colors. It's called Lavender Mist. Yes, I did get that one. Yep. So I only got 4. Huh. There here, come on. The thread's worth it, you know, it just really is. Okay, I am going to pull these threads to the inside. Now you have to buy thread. Right. It's worth it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's pull that to the inside. Even those threads up and tie them off. You have all our colors now. I do so. All my thread is stored right on those little shelves over here. When I do my tour, you'll see. I do. I mean, you know, thread does go bad over time, but okay. Perfect. I gotta go get the pattern here. Hold on. Let me see. Let me pull my iPad over here. Hold, please. Trying to think where I'm going to put this so it's not in my way. Hold on. Okay. Let's move the coffee. That would be a total disaster. Okay. Okay, now we're going to put our D-rings on, which are over there. 1 second. So here is your D-ring connector, and I already added a tiny little piece of tape here. And what we're going to do, very genius, is we're going to put your D-ring on and we're going to fold that down. So this little piece of tape is on the right side of your connector. And we're just going to, let me see what you can see. Fold it down right like that. And then we're putting a rivet there. It keeps, now I wouldn't have any trouble with my machines, but if you have trouble with a lot of thickness, that would be a problem. This keeps it out of this seam, which is really kind of helpful. Okay, just a second. I can't see the chat right now, so let me get this on. Whoa. The old iPad. Alright, it went all the way to the beginning. Did you see that? Oh gosh, how funny. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're so close. We are so close. So now, so here's some of this Sailrite tape. You'll be able to see. I can't tear it. I'm going to use it today. I have some left. And it's great tape. It's very strong. I just don't like it because you can't tear it. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with cutting it when you need to either. So. Now I am going to do the rivet, and I'm going to add a piece of Decaville on the inside where that rivet is to give it some stabilization. So I'm adding my drop-in lining tape. All right, here's my rivets. Here's my punch. Let's see if I can get to it here. Yeah. Okay. Let me go grab a piece of Decaville. I don't have one over here. And I'm going to use Decaville Heavy. I would encourage you to do this. Oops. The Decaville, because this is for the strap. It just needs a little something extra. Okay, there's one. Let's do this other little guy. Rivet, Decaville, cap. Perfect. All right, I'm going to go over and press these right over here real quick. Is Mary on today, Mary Orr? She told me about something to try yesterday. And I tried it and it doesn't work for me. So I was just going to give her a little update. All right. Those are pressed and secure. Perfect. All right, what's next? I got the pattern back here. All right, we're ready to put it together, you guys. Man, it is pouring. Oh my goodness. Let me grab my exterior. Okay. I already got the tape in there. I'm just going to take it off, and we're going to fold down to the lines that we had on there originally. When you cut it out, it's so much easier to put those lines on. Let's fold it down. And I already have my strap done, so we're almost there, guys. Let me grab some clips. I always clip the corner or the seams so they stay down until I get it all together. Yep, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, so-and-so. It's right under the words Jeannie's Designs. You'd be shocked how much that really helps. Just giving a thumbs up, commenting, engaging. Okay, perfect. That's done. Let's fold it down here. Oh, then we have to put our zipper pull back on and our zipper in, and that's it. Oh, I was just going to give you guys an update. Hi, Dawn. Remember yesterday I said, or in one of the videos, I don't know, we were doing a TV on the wall for my niece. She got it installed yesterday. She loves it. After the live yesterday, I tried to call her. She didn't answer. I looked at Tony and I said, I guarantee you, she's in bed, she was watching TV, and she fell asleep. She called me later. That's exactly what happened. I'm so glad. She loves it. You know, it's a little thing. It didn't cost much to do it. I love her to death. And I have 2 other nieces who I absolutely love. So we're going to be doing something for them too. But I love them. I love them all. Okay. Hi, Denise. Okay, guys, we're ready. Let's put it inside, and I want my zipper pocket on the back. So this is the front. So I want my zipper pocket on the back. Let's just, oh, Lord. We gotta turn this wrong side out. That would have been embarrassing as well. Where's my zipper pocket? There it is. Wrong sides together, guys. Don't do what I almost did. That would have been very tragic. And I'm going to grab these clips. It's another clip. Remember yesterday I said it takes a village of clips? Basically it does. Alright, let's put these wrong sides together. Match up your seams. What did you say, Wendy? I was just going to say flip it. I'm really trying to watch the chat today in case I do mess up. I'm doing my best. Because, were you here yesterday, Wendy? My friend Leslie from Jolie Lee tried to call me too, but when I go live, I go on Do Not Disturb, so nobody can call me. Otherwise, I mean, the phone be ringing, and it'd be embarrassing. Now, she does talk about taping these. I don't think it's necessary, but it depends on your fabrics. I'm just using a lot of these clips. But you certainly could tape the two together for a little added security as you're sewing it. It fits perfectly, I will say. Well, as you saw yesterday, Sabrina, they don't do it very well. Okay. There we go. I need a drink of water before we do this. Judy, you handle every challenge. You are so sweet. My friend Judy has been here since the beginning. She's a gem and a half. All right, I'm going to pull these to the inside, but I think I'll start in the back over here. Right here. Grabbing the threads. All right, here we go. Hold your threads, Barb. Is everybody holding their breath with me? You know what? I gotta move my table out of the way. Oh, please. All right, that's better. Is this view good? Can you see? Here. I'm just cracking myself up, you guys. I'm moving my zipper placket down out of the way. Hold please, Brenna. Yeah, we might. We might need to do that. Look how Thor's behaving. It's just beautiful. Hold, Brett, makes you giggle. I'm glad. Sabrina, I hope you can come in October. I'd love to be able to meet you in person. That would be so fun. Okay, I'm going to go a little fast over this. There we go. Thor doesn't like to go slow. He's a little persnickety sometimes. Yes, and we can focus on that when away from the machine. Hold, please. Oh, Lainey, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you're here too. All my subscribers, I have the best. I truly do. You guys are fabulous. All right, I need to find my stiletto. Here it is. And I gotta pull this thread to the back. There we go. All right, we're almost there. A couple more things to do. How long have we been live? 115 minutes. Okay. Let's hold our thread. Cut. You know, I have to say something. I only have, a lot of what I have eventually gotten duplicates over here and over at Thumper. I'm going to even my threads out. And I've had this stiletto. It's a by Annie stiletto for, I bet I've had it 10 years. Something ridiculous like that. And it wasn't very expensive. I looked this morning just on Amazon. She sells on Amazon. And they're like $15. I was like, really? It's just a little piece of wood with a stiletto in it. So I didn't get it. I thought, no, I'm not going to do it right now. Okay, that went well. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Let me grab my zipper end and my zipper pole. What did you say, Laura? Sirens? Turn the camera to the sticker. Turn the camera to the sticker. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean, Lori? Turn the camera to the sticker. I have to put my zipper pull on. Where is it? Sounds like someone is whistling. Oh, really? Huh. Let me change the camera real quick. Oh. Can you hear now? Hold on. There, can you hear me now? That was weird, wasn't it? Can you hear me now? No? There. Is that better? It was muted for some reason. That was weird. You should be able to hear me now. Yeah, we're paying for the name. Is the sound better, guys? It was muted. Oh, this technology, you guys, sometimes is challenging. All right, let me get this. I don't know how that got muted. Weird. Tony's not whistling. He's out. He's probably out there sleeping. He worked in the yard all morning in the humidity. Very hot here. Very hot and humid. Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. All right, that's way too much zipper, so let's cut that off and add our zipper end about right there. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's fold our zipper in and burn the end. Grab my zipper end. There are kids outside now because it stopped raining. My guess is they're playing in the puddles. I told it's Charlotte, my little friend Charlotte across the street. Okay, let me grab my... Oh my gosh, I don't have a screw in here. That's okay, I've got some over here. Better not drop it though. Perfect. Okay, so there is my little zipper end. Tuck that down inside. So there's your little D-ring connectors right in there. And I think we're done. Let me look. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. No. Okay, I'm going to go over to my, I have a little more room over at the old thumper. So let's go over there. Let me bring this over. Okay. Let me have a sip of coffee. Okay, so here's my strap. It's a 3/4 inch strap, and this gold hardware that I have on my website now, I absolutely love it. I truly do. Let me put my lining in there good. Look at that, guys. Let me pull it down so I can show you closer. Look how good that looks. Oh my gosh, it fits perfect. Okay. So there's the top with the zipper. Let me pull it down just a little. There you go. Let's add our handle, crossbody strap. Now, who was not here yesterday? If there's somebody who wasn't here yesterday, you'll never be able to tell that there was a major boo-boo. Major. I fixed it with my friends here. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a really cute bag. All right, let me pull you up here. So I'm going to stand up so you can see. Uh-oh. I'm going to knock everything off here. There we go. This is an absolutely adorable bag. Look how cute that is. You got a zipper pocket in front, a nice finished zipper pocket, a huge slip pocket. You've got a zipper pocket in back, huge. You've got a top closure with another zipper pocket. It's hard to see. Oh my gosh, and a crossbody strap and a matching quick and easy accordion wallet. Both of these will be for sale. I'll sell it as a set, obviously, but it fits in there perfect. Oh my gosh, I love this. I would encourage you to go get this pattern and try it. If you don't have it already, it is so cute. The brunette. Okay, now here's the difference. This is the brunette, and the big girl. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Donna. This is the brunella. So you can see it's just a big sister to the brunette. It's basically very similar bag. This one has the piping on the side, which I did do. I'm releasing this video this week sometime. So that is this one. So there's a big pocket here. There's a huge zipper pocket back here. There's grab handles, there's shoulder handles with buckle detail here in the front. A top zipper closure. And this one you have a zipper pocket and slip pockets. This one also comes with a cute accordion wallet. And this one I'm going to also include a small Jordan pouch. I haven't made it yet. I'll do that later today maybe or tomorrow. So this is the big girl of Shambhala's pattern, the Brunella. And then this is the brunette. I don't know if it's brunette. There's no A on the end. The brunette. Isn't she cute? Oh my gosh, I so want to keep it, but I can't. I just can't. This is actually plenty of room for everything I carry. The Brunella would be something I would carry on a long journey that I'd want to take a bunch of stuff, like a book or, you know, my iPad would fit in there too. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being back today. It is 1:30, so it took an hour and a half. Not bad. I figured it would probably take an hour, hour and a half. Yeah. So, let me just catch up on comments. What did Dawn say? Barb's keeping this bag. What does everyone think? No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I made that modified Louis waist pack in leather, that sagey green leather. That's what I'm carrying. It's a perfect for me. That's what I'm carrying right now. Oh, Anime, I'm so happy. Nancy. Oh, Lainey, thank you. No, I'm not going to keep it. It's going to be for sale on my website. And it's going to be 35% off. So all of my pre-made bags that I make on all these videos are 35% off right now. Probably I'm going to keep that 35% off for a while. But I want you to see what you would pay retail. And then the 35% for any ready-made bag will be, you'll see the discount at checkout. So there's no code for the 35% off. No, nobody's whistling in the background. Does it sound like it? I'll have to go back and watch the video. When I make a wallet, I don't seem to keep. I don't know. That may or not be true. So, Colleen, you haven't made an accordion wallet? You should. They're so easy. I sell all the stuff to make them. So. Oh, it could be this fan. Let me turn the fan off. Yeah, that could be it. There, I turned the fan off. That could have been it. I had to have that fan. Okay, guys. Despite all the little boo-boos, this turned out beautiful. I'm going to record the purple one with Sandra's fabric, the stripe. So is the whistle still there? I'm just curious. Can you hear a whistle anymore, Carol? Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate you all. I truly do. So stay tuned for a live sewing room, cutting room tour. I'm going to do that. You're hearing the TV talking. You know what it is? It's the camera in my fabric room. That's what you're hearing, the TV. I need to shut that door because Tony's out there watching TV. That's okay. Poor guy, he needs to rest. All right, guys, thanks. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you either tomorrow or Tuesday, and we'll do a live tour. I'll get everything all cleaned up so everything looks pristine. All right, guys.